hold on. Let me understand what you were saying. Are you telling me that you stopped doing what you loved because you got hate from people? Okay, bestie, I know what you need. We need to have a talk. As you can see from the title, this video is going to be about how to deal with hate from people. And this video is going to be broken down into 3 parts. First, how to deal with hate from people you love, how to deal with hate from strangers, and how to deal with online hate. And if it looks like you can benefit a lot from here, please do hit the subscribe button and let's get on with it. First of all, I know how hard it is to ignore hate from people, so I'm not going to be telling you don't just give a fuck, don't care what people think, this, that. No, it's hard to ignore hate from people, because if it were that easy, a lot of people would be doing it. But you have to understand that people don't make you you. You do that. You make you you. And you can't stop doing something you love just because someone doesn't like what you do or someone says something hateful about it. Now, starting with the first part of the video, which is how to deal with hate from people you love. This is the hardest to ignore, to deal with, and the most hurtful. You have a mom who cares for you, who loves you, and is willing to sacrifice everything to make sure you do good. You don't know what God has done for you. A lot of people struggle with hate from moms. You probably don't know what God has done for you. Some people have moms who hate them and cannot stand their presence or their existence, which leaves them with trauma or mommy issues for the rest of their life. So, I am going to be giving you 3 tips to deal with this. First, calm down. Breathe in, breathe out, and reflect on the situation. You have to reflect on the situation to understand the root of the cause of the hate. You have to understand why this person hates you so deeply. And now, I know you might be like, why do you have to reflect on this, that? No. You have to be calm, logical, sit and reflect. Why does this person hate me so much? Still on this first point, you are going to communicate openly with this person. Set aside your ego and try to ask questions for clarity. Ask specific questions, specific important questions that you must have reflected on, remember, and try to gain clarity and understand this person's part of the story. The second point is to empathize and set boundaries. Now, why did I put these 2 contrasting points together? Because I want you to understand that you will acknowledge their emotions, but you will not agree with it. You will not agree with their negativity. You have to let them know that the hate and the disrespect coming from them is not acceptable. My third point is to seek professional help. If the situation keeps getting worse, you have to seek the assistance of a therapist or a counselor. Now, if you don't have enough money to see a therapist and this hateful person is someone you're stuck with for a very long time, I would advise you to take up journaling. In my next video, I am going to be talking about how to turn journaling into therapy. You have to write down these thoughts. If you are a religious person, you have to understand that God can help you. Keep him close and he will keep you closer because he loves you. Talk to him about these things. Talk to him like he's your best friend. Write to him and see how he steps in. Onto dealing with hate from strangers, this one is easier. First of all, take care of yourself and make sure you look good, so you understand that it's not you, it's them. Second, you have to stay calm and collected. Do not react impulsively. Compose yourself before you react to a hateful stranger. You have to have the mindset that it's all on them. It's all on the person that is hating. And you are insecure of yourself. You hate your life. That is why you hate other people's life. And just think about this. If someone is hateful enough to hate their life, why would they love someone else's life? Like, someone hates their life. Where is the love to love someone else's life? Detach emotionally from negativity and remember that hate says more about the stranger than it says about you. You're doing perfectly fine. The third tip is if this hate goes on, you have to educate this person. Let them know that their behavior is unacceptable and that you do not know them, so you do not accept opinions from them. Mama said don't talk to strangers, but Mama said that because she wanted you to understand that when you grow up, the opinions of strangers are not also welcome as much as their speeches. State that, educate them, and leave the conversation. You don't need to be in a heated conversation or engagement with any hateful person. Now, on to the last section of this video, which is how to deal with online hate. This part is the sweetest and the easiest. Okay, so the lights just came on as soon as the easiest part and the sweetest part just came on. So my first tip is to ignore and block. Refrain from engagement with this online troll. Simply put on your perfume, walk to the block button and step on it. The second tip is to report abuse. Report any abusive behavior on social media to the appropriate authorities if it escalates, and do not waste time in doing that. And I say do not waste time because depression might set in when you continue to view the comments of this person, and you might begin to see yourself as worthless, and you might not be able to report this person because you think that this person has won over you. So report immediately you see someone saying hateful comments, and maybe you've tried to educate this person and the person is still saying hateful comments online. You have to report this person immediately to the online authority. Because trust me, girl, we don't need you getting depressed this year. This year is your year. Like, it's your year to achieve your list of things, so you can't be depressed. And any online troll that's going to be doing that for a stranger, we are going to trash them. So that is it for my video today. I want you to understand that someone loves you. Even when you're like, everyone hates me, oh, everyone hates me, everyone does not like me, there is always someone who adores you. You may never know about it, but just have the mentality that there is always someone who adores you and loves you so dearly. Remember, God loves you, I love you, and that special person also loves you. See you in my next video. Bye!